What's up, everybody, and welcome in to another edition of the Sit Down. As always, if you enjoy this live video, please make sure you hit that like button and let me know what you think of today's very interesting discussion in the comment section below. If you're checking out this video live, make sure you say hello and make your voice heard in the chat box to the right of the show. If you're new here, you just haven't done it yet, or you've been living under a rock and you're seeing this video for the first time, I don't know what you're waiting for. Hit that subscribe button below now so you never miss another sit down video. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We are here live on a Sunday, and I want to get into a pretty interesting story. I want to talk a little bit about some of the things going on right now with Vinny Gorgeous, who continues to be mired in possibly an opportunity to overturn his murder conviction. We'll have to wait and see on that. That's been reported over the last couple of weeks. But he's been making this court filing for a while. Could we actually see Vinny Gorgeous get out of prison? I don't think. But I want to talk about him today. We've done shows on Vinny Gorgeous. We've obviously had people like Dominic Sakali on this channel. I've said before, the question I get asked all the time is, what is my favorite family, mobster, or like era to talk about? I've always said my favorite family to talk about is the Bonanno crime family. Really, its entire history. You look at the Joe Bonanno days, but to me, what's really interesting is how much money guys like Carmine Galante made. Obviously the Donnie Brasco stuff, the Three Capos hit. You had the Joey Messino kind of resurrection of the family. And then his kind of back and forth tale. Then he gets arrested. Some of the characters we've seen. I'm fascinated by people like Vinny Gorgeous. And I want to talk today about something that I know Scott Bernstein's talked about recently. Scott and I talk a lot about some of the testimony of Joe Messino and also Dom. I mean, Dom's testimony is quite interesting. You learn a lot about mafia life. You learn a lot about other people. And that's one thing about this genre that we need, right? A lot of the information that we get comes from people that are under oath and they're giving testimony, right? They're telling the government things. A lot of people always say, well, how can you believe them? Well, remember, they're under perjury. If they don't give the right information, their agreement could be ripped up. Keep in mind, when you become an informant, once you become an informant, it becomes very well known, right? You're holding on to the fact that the government is gonna, honor their end to the deal and not put you in prison. So when you hear stuff on testimony, you've got to very much, take a lot of that. Now, look, does that coagulate, if you will, to YouTube? No, not always. And we've seen people say things that isn't necessarily true. But I want to talk about a very interesting story we would learn from once Joe Messino essentially is off the street, and for a short period of time, Vinny Gorgeous takes the reins of the family, right? And he looked at what happened under Joe Messino and he says, all right, here's some things we need to bring back. And he would hold a very interesting meeting. And what happened was quite interesting. We're going to talk about that in just a second. Let's say hello to some folks here. These shows are a little different from the videos that I put up due to the fact that on the videos on like a Saturday or Tuesday, we kind of get right to it. By the way, guys, you guys want to gamble? You want to play casino games? Go bet on sports? Check out my bookie. Go to my bookie. Use code SITDOWN, it's SITDOWN at checkout. Get yourself 50% match in your deposits up to $1,000. So go use my code. They'll give you some extra goodies as well. mybookie.ag. Get involved. By the way, summer league right now, I'm killing it. Baseball, killing it. Football's coming up. mybookie.ag. Use code SITDOWN when you open your account. All right, let's say hi to some folks. By the way, go check out my latest video. It is on the very interesting Thomas Bilotti. And I want to talk to you guys because two of Tommy's sons reached out to me. They mentioned that they liked the video. So I do want to make one correction, though. I believe I said Tommy had 10 kids. He actually had 9. So a lot of kids nonetheless. But they reached out to me and checked out the video. So go check that out. It's done really well. And we've got another great video coming out on Tuesday. I've got an interview coming out. An interview. Who do you think I'm interviewing? Drop it in the chat. Let me know if let me see who you guess. What's up, my man? How are you? Curtis, what's going on? What's going on? Guys, by the way, if you'd like to donate to the channel, anything is appreciative. I really thank the likes and everything we get, the comments, the questions. If you'd like to support the show in any other way, feel free to send in a super chat. You can cash at me. Please, please do. Joey Frakes, what's up? Chuck, what's going on, my man? It's not the evening yet. I don't know where you are, but thanks for watching. Tony, what's up? Beats and Tapes, what's going on? Rolex, what's up? Scott, how are you? How are you? William Perry says, free Vinny. Well, look, you might be from the Bronx. A lot of people liked Vinny Gorgeous up there. What's up, my man? Little Pink from the UK. What's going on? What's going on? Thank you, my man. Thank you. What happens to Dom if Vinny guns out? Nothing. Nothing happens to him. Guys, listen. The Mafia is not going to hurt rats. Okay, there's not. Okay, it's a long way away from where they once were. Stephen Lyle, thank you for watching. We got Wales, we got UK, we got Scotland. I know it's all part of the UK, but we got a lot of people from England in here. Big Tasty, what's going on, man? Francesco Fiordolino says, Vinny got it right. There's no taking the fifth. We're talking to a boss. Yeah, I agree with you there. Let's get into this story, and we'll get back to some of you guys in just a second. But, I like to get to the stories here. So this is something we would learn from once Vinny takes over, right? Vinny wasn't the boss very long, at least on the street. Vinny was boss in 2004 for a period of time, and then he himself was actually arrested. Now, once he becomes boss, Vinny Gorgeous, he decides that now that Joe's out of the way, he's been, around the family for a while, he's going to have a meeting in the summer of 2004 to discuss, first of all, what the family is going to look like going forward. He's going to establish new people as far as capos, hierarchy, that sort of thing. But he's also going to make it clear that, A, we're going to do some things different than Joe did. But B, this is Joe's family. I'm just the guy here now. So he makes that very clear. So he sets up a meeting. Now, Vinny Gorgeous had a home in the Bronx, Throgs Neck, Locust Point area, right on the water. Very nice place, palatial, big house. Not far from Dominic. Dominic lived in that area as well. Now, at the meeting, I'm going to talk about who was at the meeting. This was essentially only a top-level meeting. It was Vinny Gorgeous. It was Dominic Sicali, Michael Mancuso, the new consigliere, Fat Tony Rubito, Jerry Asaro. Vinny was not there, just Jerry, Vinny's son. Nicky Santora, Nicky the Mouth, Jerry Chili, Louis Electric DeChico, and Joe Camerano. They were all there. Not the meeting before anybody says anything. Everybody gets to the meeting. Vinny orders every individual I just mentioned, including himself, to get fully naked. And then they could have the meeting. Now we ask ourselves, why? Why would an individual do that? It's not because he wanted it. It's not because he liked it. It was because Vinny Basciano was very intelligent. He understood. And it's very simple. You pat someone down, but to fully know, you got to get fully naked. Now, look, let's just be real here. Vinny Gorgeous, good-looking guy, in decent shape. A lot of these guys, a couple of these guys, younger guys, it's not that big a deal. But it's a little different story when you're looking at Fat Tony Rubito and Jerry Chili. But then again, that's not why we're here. We just want to make sure these individuals are not rats. Now, all the people I mentioned are old school guys, with the exception of Dominic Sicali and Michael Mancuso. Now, they have both went very different ways in their mafia lives, right? Dom becomes an informant, is now on YouTube. Michael is allegedly the current boss of the family. And they hate each other. But back then, remember also, Michael Mancuso and Joe Camerano now hate each other. And Joseph Camerano is a shelved member of this family now. So this is how, this is not even 20 years ago. This is about 19 and a half years ago. So the stuff has very much changed in this family. But Vinny has everyone sit down naked. He wants to make sure that there's no informants in this meeting. Now, this is a far cry than even current, because we've heard about Philadelphia has had meetings, like induction ceremonies, taped by confidential informants, right? So again, it definitely sounds weird, but it's really not that weird. You can pat someone down, you can, order them, one guy to get naked, but sometimes you got to just get the whole group. So they have the meeting, and Vinny starts it off by saying essentially that nothing's going to skip a beat. And I talked about this when I did the video on Vinny Gorgeous. Vinny Gorgeous he didn't want anything to stop. Dom talked about this as well when he came on. He essentially said that, we're still going to make we're still going to kick everything up. We're still going to have all that stuff that we normally would have. But he instituted some interesting things. According to Joey Messino, and according to people that were at this meeting, he brought back the old school making ceremony with the gun and knife present despite the risks. He also divided the family soldiers and associates in two groups. The two groups were earners and shooters. Now, at the end of the year, at Christmas, shooters were not expected to pay tribute, but earners were. Now, we've heard this with Vinny Gorgeous with certain people. In and around this time, the Bonanno crime family would make a person called Perry Criscitelli. Criscitelli was what Vinny called an earner, okay? And he had mentioned in wiretaps that Perry's under me now, and he had made him a part in his crew. But this is something he had done a long time before. Criscitelli was a restaurant owner. He had all sorts of restaurants, and he ran the San Gennaro Feast. He was literally the president. Rudy Giuliani went to his restaurant, all sorts of shit. And he says at one point that Vinny says, he's under me now, and I don't want him doing anything stupid, right? I don't want him out hurting people. He's an earner. That's it. Tommy Gambino was looked at an earner, right? Tommy Gambino wasn't out hurting people, right? There's just certain people that weren't like that. Now, Vinny had obviously people that hurt people, but he also had the earners. So that's something he would institute, which isn't that crazy. He would also order all soldiers and associates to only meet and interact with other soldiers and associates inside their respective crews. Another very smart idea. Now, this isn't as smart as some of the things Joe Messino did. However, good protocol, essentially. Now, Dom Sakali and Michael Mancuso became capos, okay, which was good for them. Fat Tony Rubito would become consigliere of the family. And the highest ranking members, again, as we know, all naked. So that's kind of an interesting. That's kind of a sight to see, as I said. Now, one thing Messino said, and I read, this is interesting in his testimony. Once he obviously became an informant, Joe Messino, he tells us a story about Vinny Gorgeous and how the Genovese crime family wanted to kill Vinny Gorgeous because he was, quote, running around the Bronx making waves, acting like he's John Gotti. Which is interesting because if we look at the current boss of this family, allegedly, Michael Leno's similar. He's doing a lot of dumb things too. Now, the edict now is quite different than the edict then. So it's interesting to see kind of the matriculation of all these people and where they are now. Kind of a where are they now thing 20 years later. But my whole thought in all this is seeing people like Jerry Chili stripping down to his birthday suit. Kind of interesting, isn't it? Where are we at here? Where are we at? Rolex Racer says, dig in the pink. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Yes, I'm enjoying the pink myself. I love this color for a shirt. It's nice spring color. I'm a big fan of pink, purple, that kind of thing. I like colors as I get older. The Ultimate Travel Guide, longtime viewer, but this is my first time. I caught the show live. Keep up the outstanding work. Thank you, Travel Guide. Welcome in, man. Thank you for watching the show. I appreciate it. If anybody has any questions on anything related to the Mafia or anything, you're welcome to ask. Just drop in the chat. Whenever we do these, we like to allow you to ask whatever you want. Nagone, what's up, my friend? Thank you for watching, man. I appreciate it. What's up, Joey? Mike Yeaney, how are you? How are you? Sally Bots 187, what's up? What's going on? Sally Bots is from the Bronx. Sally Bots from the Bronx. What's going on, my friend? Scott Dunn, what's going on, man? What's going on? Sharon Alcala, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Ben Woods, my man, I appreciate it. Who do you guys think I'm interviewing? You guys want to take some guesses? I think you guys are going to like this one. Bob Cosmic, how are you? How are you? If anybody guesses it, I will tell you. Wild Satori, what's going on? What's going on? Well, some of these names are very interesting. What is that? What is Wild Satori? I feel like that's some sort of like I don't know, like a botany place or something. What is that? Phil Anastasi, what's up? What do you think about three bikers beating down Bonanno members? Yeah, we talked about that. That was like a year ago. That was we talked. That was back in July. I remember we did some shows on that. Yeah, it was pathetic. I mean, it's kind of hard to understand how in today's mafia they would do something like that. Literally, nonetheless, ever. But yeah, embarrassing. Melinda Duncan, how are you? How are you? How are you? She said, I can't wait for college football. I'm an SEC fan. Go Dogs. Well, Melinda, you have the number one team in the country coming to the season. However, new quarterback Carson Beck. Look, Georgia's going to be fine. I think they've lost 14 times over the last like 6 years. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, they're number one team. Though I think Michigan's not far off. But yes, it'll be another great year for your Dogs. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Yeah, I'm excited myself. We got next Saturday. We have 4 more Saturdays without football. Verlin Brumley. What's up, Jeff? Tapping in from the West Coast. What up, my man? What up? Thank you for watching. No shit, his kids checked it out. That's badass. No shit, his kids. Oh, Bilotti. Yeah. Absolutely. Scott M. Always great to catch you live. Real men wear pink. Yes, they do. Anybody that mentions you can't wear pink, you're a loser. You're a douche. Dude, please tell me you're interviewing Nikki the Crow. No, I'm not interviewing Nikki the Crow. Sean Hakarinen says, hope it's a great show. Thank you, I appreciate that. Thank you for being here, man. Thank you for being here. Joshua Zelensky says, you're must-see TV. I don't know about that, but I appreciate it. Ralph Conti. Hi, Jeff. What's up, Ralph? How are you, buddy? How are you? QB's finest. Philly mob is a shell of the New York mob. Well, I don't know. I mean, they're both kind of shells. They're much smaller. Dom already said he would rat again. Well, he already has, so it wouldn't really matter if he did. Sharon Bree says, "Wait, you're a bookie." When did that come out of my mouth, Sharon? No, I have a company I work with that is a online betting website. It's not me. I have a promo code where people sign up and we get something back for it. It's promoting. No, I'm not a bookie. It's a website, mybookie.ag. That like button needs to be hit. Yes, it does. Tiggertown. Hello, room. What's up, my man? Good morning from SoCal. What up, Vincent? Vincent DeStefano. Thank you. Thank you so much, bro. Vincent Napolitano. So we have Vincent DeStefano and Vincent Napolitano, 2 good Italian men. What's going on? Vincent says, I cannot stand rats. I don't watch their interviews or shows either. All right. I don't really understand that train of thought, but maybe you can explain. What don't you like about them? I don't get it. Vinny looking kind of swollen in that photo, getting some weights in. Yeah, look, I mean, Vinny Gorgeous is, he still looks like that today. I mean, he's a very svelte individual for sure. You know, and I have to be honest, maybe this is why Vincent Basciano hasn't written me back. I've written him twice. Now, he may just not want to talk to me, which is possible, but it's also maybe just he doesn't want to affect maybe something he feels that can get him out of prison. Then again, they don't always write back, so I'm sure just he doesn't want to speak to me. Gas pipe in the room. Gas pipe in the room. I don't know what you mean by that. What do you think happens to him if he gets a new trial? Not much. I think it's genius with all the rats going around now. It's genius to do. Well, yeah, this was in 2004, but you're right. I agree. Wild Satori Forest says to connect with Johnny Mitchell's great guys. Johnny Mitchell is a phony. Okay, we've talked about that. Please don't put his channel in here. Thank you. Uh, and then again, you know that I don't like him, so why put him in here? Keep up the good work, Jeff from the UK. Thank you. I will. I will. Didn't Vinny and John Jr. want Dom to testify? Wouldn't have that made Dom a rat in the eyes of the crime family? Sounds like Dom was in a no-win. Didn't Vinny and John Jr. want Dom to testify? I don't know why would they want Dom to what? Wait, hold on a second. So you're saying the boss of the family, or the alleged boss of the family, wants his dear friend to testify? What? I don't understand. Maybe I'm not understanding your point. Bill Catolo Jr., what's going on, my man? How you doing? Hope all is well. Can we get an update on that guy I talked to from prison a few weeks ago? I last spoke to him about 2 weeks ago. He had mentioned to me that I contacted him. He said he was going to paint me something. I haven't spoken to him recently, though. He's fine as far as I know. Al, how are you? Thank you. Thank you so much. What's up, gentlemen? Appreciate that, Billy. Thanks, buddy. Mike D from Philly. What's up, Mike D? What's up? Naked sounds weird, but smart. The feds have microphones the size of a dime. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. But that would have been a real shit show. I mean, then again, I think you always have to think about that. You imagine, let's say they all get naked, right? And Jerry Chili has a little mic like down on his thigh or something. That'd be wild. But people like that weren't going to do it. Is it Larry Mazza or Greg Jr.? No, it's neither of them. What's up, Coop? Can I do a video on Nikki Santora? Maybe. And once attempted to try to sue the casino, the film Casino's producers, because he thought that they were trying to make a character out of him, when in the end it was Nikki Santoro, not Santora. What do you think happens to Vinny if he? Yeah, I already answered that. Who was the guy that taped that Philly ceremony? Pergiano. Joe Barone. No, it's not Joe Barone. Yes. That's my best sport. Jeff, are you and Dom C going to collaborate again? You'd have to ask him. I haven't heard from him recently. Dogs may take the cake, but hard to say. No, it's not that hard to say, actually. They're the number one team in the country. Not even close. Who's Jeff interviewing? Philly and Eddie. No, it's not Philly and Eddie. How's it going? Yeah, don't believe that narrative. No mob guys has other mob guys that take the stand and take a fall. That's myths. Oh, you're saying he tried to do it? Yeah, that didn't happen. I guess I get what you're saying now, but no, I don't believe that. Thank you, Becoming. I appreciate that. Sean Sharon. I don't know what that even means. Who's Chris Ducks? I don't know who that even is. Why would the FBI be called Chris Duck? I don't know. What the hell are you even talking about? That fake gangster that called you out, I don't remember his name. What about him? Am I interviewing Karen Gavano? No, I'm not interviewing Karen Gavano. No, at least not tomorrow, no. What do you know of Buffalo, New York Mafia? I've done some videos on Buffalo. By the way, I'll just say it. I don't think Karen would interview with me. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna happen. I would love to speak to her, but I don't think she will speak to me. I'd rather interview Ramona anyway. I'd like to talk to her about her grandpa. Yeah, I don't. It's not him for sure. What's up, Trapaholics? My man. Any women ever heavily involved in the American mob? No. Though Carmine Galante had floated the idea of making his own daughter. She was a ride or die. But no, I don't. None that I know of. Though I've actually talked to Frank Fiordolino. Fabio Bartolotta had a sister that was pretty involved with shit. But no, none that. There were definitely some like ride or die women, but none, none that I know of. They were never made. That's more popular in Italy for sure. Like the Camorra had certain, like Maria Licciardi was a woman boss. What's up? T-Ob. What's going on? Back in the game. Respecting the I can't see what that flag is. Just a blue flag. I don't know where that is. Snitching is like sucking D. You only have to do it once. Yeah, good, true. Good point. Let the shooter shoot. Good move in. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Naomi. Hey, Jeff. What's up, Naomi? How are you? What's going on? Yes, please hit that like button. Absolutely. Had a fun night last night. Had some birthdays we were celebrating at the bar at the little lounge bar I go to. Shout out to my boy Frank. It was his birthday last night. Saw some old friends. It was nice. There's a big so a lot of my friends that live around here are from Sicily, from like Carini, like Castellammare del Golfo, Palermo, that area, and they all have pizzerias here, and they all have been my friends for years. So a lot of them came out last night, so it was nice to see some old friends. Jeff, been fan since it was you and Blackjack. Thank you, Long. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. How do I think Penn State will do this year? Well, for Penn State, it's the same as normal. We'll see how they are quarterback. Drew Aller, I think, has a lot of potential, but they don't recruit good quarterbacks there. It's always been a problem. Run game would be good. Defense would be solid. I'm not a big James Franklin guy. And when you look at the Big Ten, it's can you actually compete with Michigan and Ohio State? I think Penn State's in the next rung. I think they're probably 10 or so win team, but I don't think they'd ultimately can get past that. That's normally what they are. What's up, my friend? Thank you for watching. Jamaica's in here. No, I'm not a fan of teams really. Uh, I hate Villanova though. This made my day. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it. Coop means to take a fall. Okay. Gotcha. Vinny told Dom to testify, do your homework. Dom has said it multiple times. Do my homework. Okay. Well, maybe you should do a show on that then. Axel Rose says, Jeff, your show sucks. Well, hey, thanks for watching, man. Appreciate it. What's up, Joe? No, it's not Chin's daughter. I forgot his reasoning, but in Dom's eyes, he said, fuck that because he would have been ratting. Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, I get it now. Yeah, I don't agree with that, but maybe he did. Maybe he did. Why would Junior have anything to do with it? I don't understand this conversation. I've been around Anthony Ribito and Nicky Santora. If I was in that room once, they were naked, I'd lose my shit. Yeah, it definitely would. I'm sure they were laughing during it for sure. I'm sure they were laughing. And guys, by the way, I don't watch all of Dom shows, so I don't. The fact that I don't do my homework, I don't have time to watch all these different shows. I don't watch every video Dom puts out. Is he really leaving the platform? No. I think it was just something to get views, probably. F White, what's up, my man? How are you? How are you? Can you tell us what family the person is from you're interviewing? It starts with a G. Could be Genovese, could be Gambino, could be Gambino, could be Genovese. Nina Galante, yes, you know that, Frank. Nina the tomboy. How long of a sentence did Anthony Nicodemo get? 50 years. 50 years. Lahayim Putz. Thank you. Appreciate that, brother. Oh, yeah, his mom. What about what? Not his sister. Why did I say his mom? Sister, or mom, not his sister. Sorry. Love this show. Love this show. Thank you, Ronald. Thank you. Yes, I would love to talk to her. I don't think. I don't. Too small. Too small. I talked about the Greeks in I did an episode on Raymond Martirano. Talked about them in that. That's about as much as I'll do. When are you doing an episode on Michael Cookie D'Urso? Probably never. There's no photos of Michael, so I don't foresee any reason to. Maybe we'll mention him at some point, but yeah, no interest. JT Mana, did that girl call you? No, she actually didn't. She actually didn't. Maybe she's just busy. I don't know. First time in a while, I give a girl my number. She doesn't reach out. All good. Maybe she's just busy. I don't know. She's cool though. I mean, it was kind of just one of those things, But she had a great ass. I'll give her that. I'll give her that. Coop says, looking good. Are you doing keto or paleo or just reducing calories? No, I've been doing intermittent fasting since 2020. Now I've definitely cut back on the frequency I intermittent fast. I don't really intermittent fast on the weekends, but during the week I do. I eat just once a day, and I do a lot of like rigorous cardio. I'm running a lot, lifting weights, push-ups. I have all sorts of dirt piles around here. I'm running up and down and moving around in. So, yeah, that's one of the reasons I wish I lived near the beach because I love running on sand. I think it's like such a great workout. It's a lot tougher. Maybe in my later years. Well, it will be my later years. It's my end goal. I have an end game, everybody. I have an end game. I'm not going to be on YouTube forever. All right. Karen Gravano was good-looking Guidette back in the day. She was typical Saturday Night Fever, Brooklyn action. It was about a lot of disco, dancing, and other delicacies. I'm going to say it now. I would absolutely go out with Karen Gravano. I think she's attractive, personally. Maybe she's not everybody's cup of tea. Look, I'm not into, like, gigantic women. She's thick. I like Karen. I think she's attractive, personally. It's not everybody's cup of tea. I get that. But, I wouldn't say no to her. Fantasy Island, what's going on? How are you? Jeff, love to see you do a video on Tony Plate from the Gambinos. I will at some point, absolutely. He's a very much like Tommy Bellotti, kind of like a pit bull killer, if you will. Tony Plate was a lunatic. That's a great one. Now I want to talk about. Well, maybe I won't. I was going to talk about RJ Roger, but I don't know if he wants me to talk about this. Let me text him and see if I can tease this. He sent me something recently I wanted to talk about. Can I tease this on my live? All right. Let me see what he says. I want to talk about something he sent to me earlier. Canal says, hey, Jeff, Amsterdam is in the house. How about that? What's up, Amsterdam? What a beautiful city. By the way, guys, if you'd like to support the show, please send in some support. Hit that like button. You can donate by sending in a super chat, whatever you want to do. David Villaalta says, Jeff, are you Italian? What is your background? No, I'm not Italian. I am from the Balkans. I'm Albanian. No, I'm not Italian at all. Though I probably could speak better Italian than most. Maybe not Frank Fiordolino, but yes. Jeff, you should go back to Foot Locker. Was DTLR, but same thing. And grab the joint. I don't think she was Spanish, by the way. She'll appreciate the effort. Yeah. I mean, I know what I'm doing, bro. I probably go. I got to go back. I mean, that's the place I go. I've seen her before. I'll see her again. Maybe I gave her the wrong number. Is that possible? Maybe she just didn't want to speak to me. That's possible too. Michael Marcello, love the show all the way from Scotland. Appreciate that. But guys, I do want to tell you another story. So tomorrow, I'm linking up with my ex. And how do I say this? I'm excited. We were together for a good period of time. We've always maintained contact. And if you're close to me, you know who she is. She's coming over tomorrow. We're going to have a nice day together. We'll see kind of where things are. Because she's the girl I love. I care about her deeply. So we'll see what's up there, She's beautiful. She's so beautiful. I love being around her. She was always always kind to me, even in some of my bad times. We've had our ups and downs, but she's coming down tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to that. Josh, good content. Too bad you're an Eagles fan. Well, hey, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. Facts. Good video. Joe, what's your deal with always trying to make me seem small to you? I don't get that. You're always calling me like little guy and junior and young guy. What's up with that? Why do you do that? It's very I don't know. I'm short. There's nothing I can do about that, man. I wouldn't say I'm that short, but I don't know. It's weird with you, Joe. You're always trying to like overpower that you're bigger than people. Is it Imperioli? No, no. It's not Mikey Scars. No, no. I don't think James Frank can get Penn State. No, they definitely can't. Guillermo Piston says, your show sucks anyways. Well, thanks for watching, man. Heifer Urena, greetings from Costa Rica. What a beautiful country that is. I've done some work with some folks down in Costa Rica. It's a beautiful country, man. I was going to go there once, but I had trouble getting a passport. So I'd like to get there someday. Are you still moving to Florida? No, I don't think I ever. When did I ever mention I was moving to Florida? I just bought a new house. Thank you, Victor. Yeah, I've heard of that guy. I'll look into him a little bit more. Do I just eat meat or both meat and carbs? I pretty much just eat whatever. I don't really eat I don't eat like fast food and stuff, but I try to have a lot of salads, a lot of proteins, chicken Caesar salads, steak salads, things like that. And when I mean steaks, I get the chopped up chicken, throw it on like steak, shredded steak. A lot of salads. I eat a lot of proteins, but I do eat carbs. Like I eat bread, generally whole wheat bread, a lot of wraps, things like that. But then again, I have meals too. I go out and have pasta or mac and cheese or chicken with whatever, veal, whatever. Yeah, I eat whatever. I just don't consume more than one meal a day. That's pretty much how it goes. You like black and Spanish women, right? Yes, 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 yes. Though my ex is not either. She's Russian, so isn't she dating a black dude facing life or was? I have no idea. Um, Karen Gravano might not be everyone's cup of tea, but she's my glass of champagne. Yeah, I hear you on that. I hear you on that. Have I ever done a show on the Israeli mafia? No, no, I haven't done anything on the mafia there. Anton, $5 super sticker. Thank you for my friend. Thank you. Wap O'Neill says, does the G stand for Gravesend? No, no, no. It's no one from Gravesend. No one from Gravesend. What's up, JC? Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. I'm trying to, man. Yeah, that was a really good video. That's a good video on YouTube for sure. It's Sissy Mary, not Sissy Nanny. Sissy Mary. Melinda Duncan says maybe people are insecure. Your show is great. Who cares about one or two people? I think I know who that person is. I think that person is Stacks. I could be wrong though. But yeah, whatever. Who cares? By the way, guys, I always like to share my email during this. If anyone ever has any questions or needs to speak to me, you can always reach out to me via email. There's my email in the chat. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. We'll see what happens. I'm getting older, man. I ain't getting any younger. I got to figure things out. I got to stop being a playboy. Stop being a playboy. But what else is going on, guys? I'm at the end of my my chat. I got to all my comments. So now we're kind of open. Thank you, Liberty. I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that. You really think I'm going to interview Junior Gotti? Come on. There's no way he would come on here. And trust me, if he ever comes on a big platform or on a platform, it ain't going to be this one. So he would go on like a bigger show. He ain't going to come on any of these shows. I don't really see it like that. You had me laughing so much when you were doing that high-pitched voice a couple of episodes ago. Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, people like that. Yeah, we're not getting any younger. That's a great point, man. Herman Figueroa, love your show, Jeff. Keep up the good work. Always looking forward to your content. God bless. Thank you, Herman. That's very nice of you, man. That's it's always cool to see new people. And if you just found us or something like that, that's very cool. That's very cool. Mike Blanchard, love the show from Louisiana. What's up, man? What's up? Thank you so much. I see. I see. What's up? How are you, my man? How are you? Your Zeta's video is okay. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't that didn't get monetized, which, I kind of expected. It is what it is, I guess. First time in a long time I didn't get monetized. Mike Perez, I've been watching your channel for at least a year. Why do these people make comments that say your show sucks? In that case, they still watch it. Exactly. That's all I care about. That guy, that's the thing about content that's great. When you come on a video, you have to watch it, which benefits me. And then by you commenting, it helps the algorithm. It helps the all the different numbers. So I love that. And look, obviously this channel grows every day. I'm up to 41K almost. My views are great. I get paid to do this. So if one or two people come in and don't like it, we're okay with that. If 70,000 people want to come in and say they don't like it, that's the one thing, guys, you need to understand. All in this business, all I may not like it sometimes, but all the negative comments are beneficial to me as well. Because this is all about impressions and views and time watching. So, like, if some troll comes in here and watches for 16 minutes in a 34-minute video, that's helpful to me. That's what a lot of people don't like. If you have a bad restaurant and people don't like your food, that's just going to suck. That just hurts your business. This is what's great about the content business sometimes, because you can always monetize negativity, right? That's why I've always said, like, I don't care about Dave Portnoy calling me this and that, because I don't care. It gets my name out there. What do I care? And half the shit he said wasn't even true. So it's like, I know deep down it's not true. So who cares? Did you ever, Joe just says, did you ever figure out who that schlub was that tried going FaceTime the other day? FaceTime the other day? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Mike Blanchard, salute. What up, Mike? Now that we're open, you can answer me as to when you're going to do an episode on organized crime in the state of Delaware. Probably never, because I realized there wasn't much activity there. Did you ever speak to Jimmy Calandra? That would be a nice video. I've spoke to him, but I don't think. Jeff, you ever want to talk about the mafia in Brooklyn from 60s to present? I'm from Canarsie, Brooklyn, born and raised. I'm 6 years old and grew up in the DeMayo era. I knew them all. I'll keep that in mind, Richard. Hopefully more about Ridgewood. I think I've done more videos on Ridgewood than anybody. I've done videos on Paul Ragusa, Ace Aiello, the Giannini crew in general, Vito Guzzo, all sorts of those videos. Chris Poggi. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate that. L'Chaim, thank you, my man. Thank you. Anthony Rivera, always nice to see you. $20 says you should interview Chicky Ciccatelli. He was a monster with a nephew that ran the Latin King. First of all, he wasn't a monster. Second of all, I don't think. I don't really. I'm not going to talk shit on the guy. I don't believe a lot of the things he says. Personally, it's no knock on him. I'm good on that. I don't really. I don't know. I don't really know what we would talk about. Like, I don't believe he was what he says he was. But I thank you for the criticism and the constructive advice. And as far as what you have to realize about people like this guy, Chicky, is he still has some weird connection to the code where he doesn't want to talk about shit. So, like, I'm not really, what am I going to glean from it? Like, I just don't see myself getting much from that. Luis Santiago, great show, Jeff. Fuck them haters. Well, of course. Thank you, my friend. Dollar super chat. Thank you. Steve Jones says JC is a cutie. How about that, JC? You got some fans in here. Thank you, JT. Thank you so much. Yeah, he was trying to be someone who the topic was on. It was like a 1 minute of nothing but negativity coming from him. You disconnected. Oh yeah, the lunatic from the other night. Oh yeah, that guy. I think it's that kid Sonny Money. looks like a fucking smoker to me. That guy should. I'm not going to say anything. Somebody hit me up and said it was somebody called Sunny Money. I don't know who the hell is that. Jojo's talking about when that Anthony or Money came on when you sent the link to him and that random. Yeah, Sunny is that Sun? I think this is Sunny, Dan Smith and Jojo. It's all Sunny Money trying to. Sunny, I don't think you're really good at this. I think you should probably just. I don't know. Does he get any views? Let's see. Does he get any views? I put a copyright claim in on that idiot. No, he doesn't get any views. 600 subscribers. Oh, so he put my name in the title. Jeff Nadu is scared. I don't know who you are. I didn't know who you were. But listen, brother, I promise you, if you take my content and use it, I will strike you and I will win. So you might want to stop doing that. Don't steal my content. It's my content, not yours. So don't do that again. Wow, this guy gets no views. 152 views. Come on, man. What are you talking to yourself? Could be Howie Santos. We've already interviewed him. Christopher, wake up. Where are you? And go look at my thing. I've already interviewed him. Fuck Ridgewood, says Frank. No, that's your old stomping ground. Sunny Money, how many accounts do you have here? What are you, 3 or 4 accounts in here talking about yourself? Oh, man. Oh, man. I prefer female fans say that, but thanks. Me too. Me too. Thank you, Liberty. Thank you. Oh, good to hear. That's interesting. I'm in the Mormon Mafia. I need kept 2 cows to make the whole village kick up their wheat. All right. All right, guys. I'm out of here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here today. Little story about Vinny Gorgeous. Chat a little bit here on a Sunday. And yeah, thanks for the views. Thank you for being here. Thank you for checking us out. I'll talk to you all again soon. And yeah. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, my friend. Thank you so much. Joey Molino says your content is on another level. Thank you, Joey. Appreciate that. When we expand your way, I'll hit you up. Well, if you'd like to advertise, feel free to email me. I can get you in touch with my ad people, bro. I don't know how deep you are or where you are, but maybe we can help you. I'll leave my email. Feel free to get in touch with me. All right, guys, I'm out. I'll see you all later.